Hello friends, hope you all are doing great. This is Shubham and welcome to my YouTube channel Code with Crazy. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about how to perform the practical operations while creating a table and inserting the records in the tables. So these all things we are going to discuss in this session. Before watching of my this session, please give a look for my previous sessions where I discuss about the basic concept of the SQL and also I discuss about the concept of the database and tables. So which can make a sense for get a better understanding for our upcoming sessions. So let's see for today's session. So here in this slide you can see that I taken an example of one table. So my table contain total the 4 columns that ID, name, email, gender ID and contain total 6 records. So here whatever the data inserted in this table is totally depend on like what kind of data types are defined with these specified column names. So here you can see that my ID column contain the integer data, name contain the varchar or string data, email contain the varchar or string data, or gender ID contain the integer data. So based on this all data types, I can able to insert a record for the specified column names. So by performing the practical operations, you can get a better understanding that how to create a table and how to insert a records in those tables. So let's see in SMS server for performing the practical operations. So you will get the better understanding. So for the performing the practical operations at the time of the creation of tables, we must need of a database. So where we can store our table. So while performing the operation as a create table, we always need to remember that our table name is must be unique. That our database is can't contain the duplicate table names. So now in this statement we are going to create one table. So my table name is person. So my table like a table structure statement must start with the create table keyword. So first I will use the create table keyword, and after that I will use the specify table name. So here you can see that my statement started with the create table keyword, and after that I use the specify table name, that is person. Now inside the parentheses I am going to use column names and data types. So based on these things I can able to remember that like which kind of data I am going to insert for the specified column names. So here you can see that my table statement started with the create table keyword. After that here I specify one table name, that is person, and inside the parentheses I specify some column names and data types. So whatever the data types are associated with these particular columns, so based on these all things I am getting idea that which kind of data I need to insert while inserting the records in a table. So now I have to by selecting this create table statement, and after that click on this execute tab, I will get added that my command is completed successfully. Now I have to check like what are the schema structure I created by with the help of this create table statement. Does this structure or schema is exist in my database or not? So for that I need to use a select statement. By with the help of that I can able to retrieve the records as well as schema of my particular table from a database. So select all from person. So based by with the help of this statement I can able to see whether my schema is exist in my database or not. So first I will select this, and after that I will click on execute tab. So here you can see that my schema is created successfully, and it is exist in my database. Now I have to insert a records in a particular table, that is person table. So for that I need to use insert into statement. So my statement must be start with the insert into keyword, and after that I need to use the existing table name which is already available in database. So first I will use the insert into statement. After that I will use the one specified table name like which is already exist in my database, and after that I will use the column names inside the parentheses. and after that here I taken the values keyword. So based on this value keyword I am getting idea like based on the respective columns which which like how many records or like which respective records I need to use for the specified columns. So first I will insert a records based on the respective columns. So here id column contain the integer data type, so I will use the one as the int id for my particular column. So after that I will use name here, so I will take from as a name. After that I will take email, gender id. So here you can see that I first my insert into statement started with the insert into keyword. After that I used here one existing table name which is already available in database. After that I taken the respective table name column names like which are associated with this like table structure, and after that based on this respective column names I am going to insert a record for my particular table. So now so I will execute this statement by selecting it, and after the clicking on this execute tab you can see that one row is affected in my table. So now I have to see like what are the row is affected in my table, does this row is exist in my table or not. So for that I have to select all statement. With the help of that I can able to retrieve the records as well as schema of my table. So here at the end you can see that like what are the records I inserted just before this query, like by the help of the insert into statement these all records get inserted in my table name, and like these records are exist. So like that sometimes I need to insert the multiple records. So how I can perform those operations. So for that I need to use this insert into statement like total 4 or 5 times. Like sometimes I have to insert a total 6 record in my table. So each and every time like total 6 time I need to use this insert into statement. So here I will explain how to insert multiple records in a particular table. So here I am going to insert total 6 record for my table. So here I taken total 6 insert into statement. So after that here I need to change particular records for the each and every column. So my table must be contain the unique records. So here I am changing the value for the each and every column. So it does not contain any duplicacy. So for that I am going to change each and every record. After that I will change this email as according to my requirements. So here you can set as in a previous as I already executed this query. So now I have to insert total 5 records after the first one record. So I will select all these insert into statement as a at once, and after that I will click on this execute tab. So here you can see that my all rows are affected, like it's showing that total 5 times that one row affected, like that it's showing that my all rows are affected in my table. So now I have to see like whatever the records I inserted in the table is exist or not. So for that I have to use select all from person statement for that, and after that I will click on execute tab. So here you can see that my table contain total the 6 records. So you can able to see that like with the help of this multiple insert into statement, I can able to insert multiple records in my table. But sometimes like it is like somewhat it will consume the more times like at the time of the inserting records in table. We can perform the same operation of the insert into by with the help of the single insert into statement instead of the using the multiple insert into statement. So about for these things we will discuss in next session. So how to insert multiple records in a particular table based on the single insert into statement. So this all about the today's session. So yeah. So as in this semester we saw these all things that our create table statement must be start with the create table keyword. After that we need to specify one table name as according to our requirements. Also here as according to our requirements we need to specify the or define column names. Based on those column names and like specified data types we can insert the records like these data types can make a sense like which kind of data we are going to insert for those specified column names. And after that I use the insert into statement. So with the help of this insert into statement I can able to insert the multiple records in my particular table names based on the specified column names and data types. And after that I use the select star from the person table this statement for to the retrieving or records from my table names. So these all things we discuss in this session. So I think you got the better understanding by watching this session. For performing the more practical operations, we will see in next session that how we can perform the same operations of the insert into by with the help of the single insert into query. So I think this is sufficient for today's session. So thanks for watching and show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel and turning on notification for more upcoming updates. So let's learning together and see you next session. Thank you. Bye bye.